It happens every April. 10 games into the baseball season, we look at the standings, panic about a slow start, or crown a team that looks suddenly unstoppable. The early news cycle is packed with loud, highly visible moments. You might see a bitter, benches-clearing rivalry reignite over a hit batter, or an infield turn a rare 5-6-4-3 double play that hasn't happened since 1995. The energy is high, and it all feels monumental. But 10 games is barely 6% of a major league season. In a sample size that small, the math is completely volatile, and our brains are naturally wired to find patterns in total chaos. To figure out which teams actually have championship potential this early on, we have to filter out the sport's random noise and focus strictly on the underlying signal. Let's start with the ultimate example of statistical noise: batting average with runners in scoring position. When a team keeps leaving guys on second and third base, it drives fans crazy. It feels like a catastrophic lack of clutch hitting, but in a 10-game window, getting a hit in that exact scenario is driven almost entirely by situational luck and random circumstance. This chart tracks the top 10 teams in situational batting average during the first week and a half of the season over the past few years. By October, those early peaks disappear, with the data aggressively plummeting toward the middle of the pack. Look at the 2023 Baltimore Orioles. In April, they ranked 23rd in the league with runners in scoring position, yet they finished the season ranked first overall. A team hitting .360 with guys on base in April simply cannot maintain that pace. Situational hitting in a 10-game window is a mathematical illusion, and you can safely ignore it. So what can you believe in April? The first true signal that cuts through the noise is team defense. Fielding is notoriously tricky to quantify perfectly over a full season because fielders simply don't get as many chances to shine as batters or pitchers. But a team's overall positioning and raw physical talent across the diamond stabilize incredibly fast. This scatter plot visualizes team defensive rankings over the last 3 seasons. These tight, undeniable clusters show a clear connection. Teams that field well in the first 10 days reliably finish as top-tier defenses by October. When elite athletes are already flashing high-level range and outs above average in week 1, they are displaying a measurable physical capability. It is a mathematical trend, not a fluke. Unlike a lucky bloop single with the bases loaded, early season defensive excellence is a highly reliable predictor of long-term championship potential. The second major signal lies in the pure physics of the baseball swing itself, captured by a metric called blasts. This diagram breaks down how a blast works. It combines 2 distinct measurable actions: squaring up the baseball perfectly on the barrel and generating elite swing velocity. Doing both simultaneously equals a blast. The physical result of swinging this way is devastating. Over the last 2 seasons, blasted baseballs result in a nearly 100% hard hit rate, alongside massive batting averages and slugging percentages. And just like defense, this stabilizes fast. The top 20 hitters in blast rate on April 10th consistently finish the year with overall offensive numbers nearly 30% above the league average. Raw bat speed and contact quality are completely immune to circumstantial luck. You either have the physical mechanics to drive the ball at elite speeds, or you don't. Which brings us to the core reality of baseball. We are actually watching 2 simultaneous games. On the surface, there is a chaotic game of lucky bounces and bad timing. Underneath it, there is a rigid game of pure physics. The 162-game schedule acts as a massive centrifuge. It forces out the flukes and the noise, leaving only genuine athletic skill at the center. So when April delivers a bizarre around-the-horn double play or a frustrating streak of stranded runners, let it go. That is just the noise spinning off. Look past the immediate scoreboard. Focus on traits that scale, the raw velocity of swings, and the crispness of fielding. Beneath the noisy illusion of opening month, those raw physical signals are already mapping out exactly where the season is heading.